Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another TeamODZ ride. Got the screen up behind. I was wondering why I was hearing myself twice there. I explain why I was hearing things out of my speakers.
Oh.
I decided to open the door of the garage. The outside is December. It's crazy, but it's 45 Fahrenheit, so I think it's gonna be better with that open than steaming up inside.
Yeah, we're pretty warm here as well. The snow that we did have on the ground is all melted now. You can see grass again. That's very unusual for December. There. Got some squeaky
still have
tires.
about 8 inches on the ground.
Oh wow. Shed out here. Hopefully my legs are up for today. Share
Share it everywhere.
Yep.
There you go.
And my page, just for good measure.
Just for the fun of it.
I had my bike on a different set of rollers yesterday, so my tyres are a little squeaky.
Oh.
They'll soon sort themselves out.
Oh yes, you're at the bike shop event.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Well, very successful. We got another guy riding rollers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he got up on them. He was really quick. She's already said we'll roll out with Who Wants a Kilo and people off the front at 4s and 5s.
Oh my goodness.
They just got fenced.
Although the fence lost its sting.
Morning, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
It's on the ride.
Good morning.
Just, audio problems by the looks. So I got another one of the routes. New routes finished yesterday.
Oh.
I didn't do a lot of riding. I only did about 3 miles. Beach Island. So we've got a Kimberley Park has a tissue mill in a town called Beach Island, but it's spelled differently too. The Zwift Beach Island. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised when I find you, Nick. Oh. No, it doesn't type in that message. But rather, a lot of people that outside the fence doesn't mean anything.
Oh, yes.
It's weird when...
Tempest Fugit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The 3 kilogram group, I believe they're on RGV.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's get find out what why I'm going to be surprised. There's Nick. Fan view. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Nick is wearing the ODZ kit.
Oh,
there you go.
Nice. Good job, Nick.
It's much better than a Christmas jersey, doesn't it?
That ugly sweater.
Yeah. I've got a T-bone steak in the fridge waiting to be cooked for lunch today.
Oh, nice.
I haven't decided how I'm going to cook it yet. I thought about throwing it in the slow cooker and just cooking it slowly. I don't know. Drop your recipe suggestions in the stream chat. The winner will be announced next week.
Welcome to the cooking channel. So I went over to Mul's house last night.
Oh yeah?
Wow, family went over.
Uh-huh.
And we made some South African sausage.
Nice.
So that was fun. A bit of taste of home.
Yeah.
Boerewors.
Boerewors, that's right. You got
Yeah,
it.
I'm riding with a South African most Saturdays.
That's the only thing we talk about.
Not exactly, but he talks a lot about that. And on Facebook, he always posts something about boerewors in the back garden.
Oh, yeah.
No, Nick, I bought two packs of Jaffa cakes last week. One only lasted the afternoon. The other one I haven't opened yet. Over here, rather expensive because they're imported, but alright, it's a treat.
Yeah.
It's my other treat. I need to go and get some Vimto. We'll go to a different shop for that.
Oh, we have Don in the ride now.
You've got all the cool kids, Ufa.
He's been very quiet until now, so let's see.
Our head of marketing. Maybe
Exactly.
Maybe he dropped his phone.
But considering the 100+ participants, he's probably doing a good job, I guess.
Well, fortunately, the rest of my family, Nick, eat organic or non-GMO stuff, and they're told not to touch my my Jaffa cakes. So that said, my youngest daughter, she certainly likes to sneak stuff that she shouldn't be having. You know, I've found those little slices of paper that separate sliced cheese. I've found those in a few places that I haven't put them before.
My goodness.
And when she gets challenged about it, you know, she looks a little bit guilty. Denies it at first, but you know, it's like the day that I came home from work when she was really young, and she was going through a phase of writing on walls with crayon and things. The answer to this.
You should be proud of her. I mean, denying it and lying through your teeth, this is the way to get away with stuff in our this world of today.
So, I came home from work one day, and there was crayon all over the front of the fish tank. I mean, we had quite a wide fish tank, 3.5, 4 feet wide. So, I brought both the kids down into the living room where they're in front of the tank. I pointed at it. I said, "Who did that?" Faith, "It wasn't me, Daddy." Hope, "It wasn't me, Daddy." I said, "Hope, don't lie. Look at it. It says H-O-P-E." She'd written a name on the front of the fish tank in crayon.
Oh, better on the fish tank than the wallpaper, I would say. I speak of experience.
Oh yeah, I mean, so crayon's not too bad. You clean crayon off with WD-40. It kind of dissolves the crayon, and then use dish soap to get rid of the WD-40. So it's a two-step process, but pencil, toothpaste gets pencil off. I learned that.
Maybe a life issue that cannot be fixed with WD-40.
Yeah, the ultimate answer to everything. It's like 42 in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, isn't it? And the answer to everything.
Something like that. It's versatile.
So what was the other story that I had there that popped in my head? It's something to do with Hope. Oh yeah, brushing her teeth the other night. She'd gone to bed, hadn't brushed her teeth. When my wife asked her if she brushed her teeth, she just kind of made an unintelligible grunt. So I went in the bathroom, checked the toothbrush, sure enough, bone dry. So I went in her bedroom. She's already starting to doze off. I turned the big light on. Hope, go and brush your teeth. Hope, go and brush your teeth now. Oh. Eventually I relented a little bit and turned the light off. But I wasn't leaving her bedroom until she got up and brushed her teeth. She stamped all the way to the bathroom. I watched her brush her teeth, and then she stamped all the way back. So the day after, I sit down in her room. She's doing the school stuff on her computer. The day after, I say to her, "Hope," I said, "was that fair? You know, you don't do something and you make me feel bad for you not having done it." "No, Daddy." "Is it going to happen again?" "No, Daddy." Until next time, Hope.
Oh yes.
If you've been lying through your teeth, it's very important that you brush them afterwards.
I'll have to tell her that one.
Dan said that he has his vaccination yesterday for COVID. That sounds pretty amazing. Must have been pulling some of his medical strings, I think.
Yep, I think our town is starting to dispatch them this week. I know my wife works at the health department, and they are starting to vaccinate people this week.
Yeah, things got ugly over here in Britain. It's been completely isolated at the moment because of the new variant in the south. So all planes to the Netherlands has been redirected.
Oh wow.
And vaccination is not starting until 8th of January because we have a very thorough and diligent system that just takes so long to copy the approval from the FDA.
Oh.
No, that's not quite true. It's Dutch healthcare is a bit of a mess because it's completely regionalized, so they have no national coordination at all. So doing things for the whole nation is a big problem.
There go our winners in the opposite direction.
Oh wow!
Winning a group ride. We just entered the Zwift Vegas turnaround as they were exiting.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's less of a hassle than in the coffee ride where you have them in front of you.
Oh yes. So I'm doing this endurance race, and this race started at the same pace as a normal race start, even if it's 120 kilometers. I did not go out that hard though.
I mean, that's how outdoor races are, but Zwift tends not to ride races like they're ridden outdoors, so that's kind of a neutralization on the first 2/3 of the race.
Yeah. But the guys in the front are still averaging 3.7 watts per kilogram.
Crazy.
After 2.5 hours.
Don is whining about becoming an A, but yeah, then you don't have to ride so fast if you don't want to become an
A.
I'm just bubbling under that Ufa. I'm almost there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I haven't been trying because I think it could be cool to be an A for 3 months, but I have the odd race uphill in the past where I crossed the line, but I'm really doing everything I can and not getting there. So I'm not unsatisfied with that, but it makes you think that I might be cheating, which I ain't.
No. So we had a little indoor riding demo at my local bike shop yesterday, and I might have showed them your finish from the ebb from last week. When you realised you'd taken it right out of the line.
It's a nice little clip for demonstrating what virtual cycling can be when it's really engaging, I think.
Definitely.
Well, I was lucky Friday, I think. Bessler was Shane, he was like 0.02 of a second behind me or something and coming very fast.
Yeah, it was a close one.
I think I've used up my luck for quite a while.
We were going to a friend's house one Christmas. We just for a bit of a Christmas get together, and we had some chocolates, a big box of chocolates down in the basement. And my wife said, "Oh, go and get those. We can wrap those up and take those as a present." So I went downstairs. I went to pick this box of chocolates up, and it was heavier at one side than it was at the other. So it was pretty obvious before I even opened it that there was some missing.
Are we talking hope again?
We're talking hope again. So I get back upstairs. I said to Yolanda, I said, "The box is gone." She said to me, "Have you eaten them?" I said, "No." And Hope had previous, so it wasn't kids come down here. It was Hope, come down here now.
I'm slowly becoming a fan of your daughter.
If I carry on telling stories like that, everyone's going to get the complete wrong impression of my daughter. In reality, just like every other parent, I'm extremely proud of what she's achieved. She's an amazing musician. There's, I can't remember whether it's 6 or 7 instruments now.
Wow.
Violin, harp, piano, ukulele, automaton, there's the 7th. Recorder, flute. I know I'm missing something.
But today is not enough being amazing. You have also to have some life skills, and I think your daughter has it.
For sure. Yeah, she's auditioned for and got in the Wisconsin State Music Academy 3 times now. And they put on a concert annually, and that's playing the violin. Regularly get 1,200 kids applying for that. Of course, there's not many positions.
The RGT is actually quite good for this. Get a little breathing space every time there's a 2% incline. And it's tempo shooting is just no rest, kicking all the time. I mean, the main problem I have is the sticky draft on the wagon. That is just terrible.
Yeah.
Here we don't have it. But it's a tough gang. We're not even half an hour in, and they already changed the leader to have a fresh one. Don is talking about food. I think I'll tell him that you can actually eat your way back to the bees. That's one strategy.
Oh yes.
And what better time to do it? A bit of winter bulking.
You go out in real life.
Now we're taking a turn. He's admitting to having lifted up his second grade teacher's miniskirt in 1972.
Oh my
Goodness.
You never know what's coming with Don, do you?
It landed him in the principal's office for a week.
The last ride that I was on with him, we were talking about stale bread and margarine. And today talking about lifting skirts.
Mike is a much better leader than Mark because he's not going full out of maybe his weight is lower, I don't know, but this is quite cruising now.
About to lose the beacon and the fence now. There he goes. On your bike, Nick. Morning, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
We've already talked about Jaffa cakes this morning. I had 2 packs of them last week. I only got 1 pack now. Hey, Katie. Good morning. Hey, Katie, I meant to mention.
Hey, Katie.
Yeah. I really like the logo on your Twitch channel. It's a nice design. So, Nick's got some audio problems, so he's not on the voice chat, not Discord today, but he should be. There we go. Yeah, we've got a graphic designer in our team as well. All the TeamODZ logos are made by Simon, who races with us on the TTT on Thursday. It's done a lot of work for us.
Yep, I'm gonna help Katie set up her stream this morning.
Oh yeah?
Or we're gonna talk about it at least.
Cool.
Okay, you should have access to that Google Drive now, Katie. I think I gave you the wrong link, but... we'll get you all set up streaming. Got 19 kilometers to go for this race, and I can focus a bit more.
What? about 35-40 minutes. I had to convert it into miles to do that math.
Yeah. Zwift Power says 30 minutes. I'm ready for it to be over now. Got one more climb to do over the petite KOM.
Oh, what route are you riding? The Casse Pate?
No, the Petite Boisse, is that the one? How you pronounce it?
Petit Bucco. Oh, how do you pronounce it? Yeah.
Bucco.
So,
2 laps.
right.
So it's 4 times over the Petite KOM.
Yeah. The Casse Pate is probably a good one for a I don't know, we're talking about different routes for the ebb for Christmas and New Year. So
Oh, okay.
might suggest Casse Pate because that rides up the Petite KOM. And then it's downhill to the finish from there.
Yep, this is how this one ends as well.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Mr. Fantastic Cannonball down the hill for the sprint.
Yeah, everyone drafting.
It was pretty well done by him to stay with the pack there. I mean, it was downhill, but you still had to push.
Yeah.
What ride are you doing, Katie? Oh, coach is choosing a ride. That's fun.
Yeah, I like climbing as well, but for me, Ventop and the Alp, they're just boring. That's one of the reasons one of the few badges that I don't have in the Zwift is the Masochist badge. So I just don't like the ride up the Alp. So I've been riding that when I've been doing workouts now. The Masochist badge, you get that when you've ridden up the Alps 25 times.
Yeah.
I've probably only just broken double digits. Yeah, the challenge with the Alp is to try and do it in under an hour. But that seems to be what people aim for.
Yep.
We've got to average 3.5. 3.2, 3.5 watts a kilo to do that. A tough ask. Putting out to our position.
It stems from the fact how the French build roads. They have some kind of measure for max inclination, which is what the Chevaux can do with a 26 horsepower engine. And they never go above that.
Chevaux. It's a while since I've heard that.
The British, I think, built most of the roads in Indochina, or no, on the Thailand side anyway. And I think there the measure is a Bedford truck, and that can do 26%. So roads are a bit different there, I can tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, I've driven in Indonesia, on my wife's island. That's interesting. So I used to race radio control cars, but when we were dating, I was telling my wife that, and she just heard I used to race cars. So one day we're coming back from church in Indonesia, visiting her family there, and we're coming back from church one morning, and they handed me the keys. So I drove back to the house, and we're going down this incline, so I'm going up through the gearbox and manual transmission, and I heard them saying something, and my wife was explaining to them that I used to race cars. So they're all kind of laughing, and then a little later my wife told me what had been said, so I explained to her, no, it was 10th scale electric radio control cars, not big ones that you sit in. Well, it's not far off, Katie. I mean, you must be just under 3 watts a kilo to be doing that. It's won't take a lot to get there.
So I think it's 3.2 is the magic number.
Yeah. Don't push yourself to get there. It'll come naturally. What's that rule in the Illuminati? Never gets easier, you just go faster.
That's correct.
Awesome. Well,
okay, you can do it. Just 150
Effort. Up to all.
that's another B for the team, Jerry.
Yes.
Might be a C in the mixed groups, isn't it? Oh, that depends on wattage.
Yeah. Are you in Zwift Power, Katie? You set yourself up in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. Perfect. We need you on our team.
There we go, strong C.
Yeah. What are you doing New Year's Eve?
Time trial that yes. I was thinking the same thing.
So on New Year's Eve, the team time trial is on the Alp, and we're trying to find some nice strong seas that can climb that pretty quick. Because there's not going to be much draft going up there, so those bees are just going to be riding at the sea's pace, really. Understood.
Oh, yeah. Keep up with that training plan. Pretty important.
So occasionally, Jerry, I had OBS shut down my desktop audio, so I wasn't getting music out to the stream, and I wasn't getting incoming Discord audio into the stream, and it would happen randomly. You know, I'd look across at OBS and see it muted. I was trying to figure out what was causing it. Well, I think I figured it out.
What is it?
It's a layer 8 problem. It's me.
Oh.
So, you know, I'd be riding the ebb, for example, and I'd have a power up that I want to deploy for the sprint. I'd hit the spacebar, and of course, instead of Zwift being the application that's in focus, OBS was, and that was the last thing that I clicked on. Pressing space.
Oh.
Clicked on the mute button again for the desktop audio. So I'd mute it, and of course, I'd think nothing happened. I've already eaten my banana. Oh no. We've got another group telling dad jokes. Christmas dad jokes.
Oh, there we go.
Not guilty, so I haven't started. I'm saving my Christmas jokes for the wagon this week.
Oh yes.
I was in that much of a rush to get ready this morning. And I washed my hands before I put my contact lenses in. I didn't rinse them properly. So I managed to put soapy contact lenses in my eyes this morning, so
Oh no.
it was stinging for a little bit. – 20 miles down, third of the way, almost. How far you got left, Jerry?
10 kilometers.
Alright.
One more climb.
Uh-oh, I've seen messages from Coco.
Oh, you're gonna ride with Coco for the rest of the day?
No, we'll see. Whether she's ahead of us or behind us.
You can hop on Discord.
Yeah.
Always fun to
Say
chat
hello.
while riding.
Yeah, we're in the main voice. Easier than typing. Oh my.
Great minds.
Yeah. Well, the other one's fools never differ, isn't it? you'll be able to use PTT 80. You drop in, might be on by default. Sorry, your voice operation might be on by default, so you might have to turn that off to get your PTT button. If your audio sounds good, I can turn on your voice activation. Tend to let the push to talk on for people just joining the first time, so that we can figure out if there's trainer noise and background noise, that kind of thing, before we enable voice activation. I would have missed your stream the other night. So Andy gets a must try harder for the next one. Next one's Monday, isn't it? Tomorrow. And that might be a challenge for me as well. But I'm a radio ham, so a radio club meeting. I'll make one of your streams, that's for sure. So I've got a really cheap microphone. It is a large diaphragm condenser mic, but it's a cheap one off Amazon. It was my kids, but they used it for recording their music. So they got the Snowball USB microphone. And when they decided they weren't going to use it anymore, my wife said to me, "Should we sell this?" I said, "No." I bought the cable to connect it to one of my amateur radio transceivers, and then after that I started streaming, so I use it for that now. The counterpoise arm is mounted from the rafters above my head, so my microphone's kind of here, just out of shot, hopefully. Oh, I just realised, Jerry, we're 57 minutes in here, and my webcam's turned off.
Oh no!
How did that happen?
You're having an interesting go today.
There we go. Now we can see me. I turned that off on the ebb the other day because I couldn't finish the ebb. I was fried. So I listened to my body. I stopped and I switched views to watching someone else on the ebb, and turned my camera off and just realised it wasn't on.
Okay.
So once again, now I can point to my microphone. It's just here.
Uh-huh. Tina just brought me coffee, but I'm on the climb. And now I'm just smelling coffee. It's a bit of a torture.
Could I order a cup of hot chocolate for delivery?
Most probably.
Yeah, the Tuesday and Wednesday ODZ rides are fun ones. I really like the Odimus ride on the Wednesday. It's one of my favourite rides on Zwift. Really friendly, good chatter on Discord. I don't know if you watched last week. Charisse had her huge water bottle. That was certainly a theme throughout the stream last Wednesday. But it's a really friendly ride. That's it. And then there's a Friday morning ride as well, which is much the same as the ODZentury ride. It's with a 1 or a 2 kilometre sprint at the finish. Eat a few more Jaffa cakes before the ride, Nick. Yeah, they're optional. So I tend to not ride them as well because they don't fit in with my workout schedule as well. So I just stay at pace. Switch the my Zwift feed to someone else who is racing and watch them. You. Thanks for liking the stream there. Yeah, looks awesome, Nick. Plan on getting that. You, is that saying you? Here while the sun shines? Yeah. We've got it really mild as well over here at the moment, but it's really damp, so here I'm going to take my bike out. And there's salt on the ground, on the roads. Do what I've done for most of the year and ride Zwift. Jerry's been up for what, 3 hours now, Jerry?
Yeah.
Is it more? Yeah, 3 hours. So Jerry got up at the kind of time that you and I would definitely be sleeping, you, and started riding. We've been streaming for an hour when I started. Or was it 2 hours?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jerry's already talked about going back to bed when his ride's finished. Can't be far off now. You've got to be on the last little bit.
No, 800 meters.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch. 9 seconds behind me.
Don't let him catch you. Go on. No, if anyone can keep him off, you can. Hey Andy. Just liking the stream there, my friend. And Nick. On your bike, Nick, that is. When are you going to get the ODZ jersey? Thanks you. Morning, Andy. Yeah, it's still morning over there, just isn't it? 20 minutes or so.
There we go. Wow.
Well done, Jerry.
That was a hard 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Planning on finishing off the other 2 route badges when I'm done here. So, I might have done something similar when by the time I'm done with those, but I don't think I'll be riding as hard as you have, Jerry.
Thanks, you.
Yeah, well done, mate.
I didn't stick with the front group because my training said I need to do an endurance ride. But it was still challenging, trust me. It was 123 kilometers, Nick.
So what are we doing tomorrow, Jerry? Are you getting up early?
Yes.
And are you going to be on your usual 5:30 time? And I'll join you.
I think so.
All right. Yeah, I still haven't dropped our name tags in streaming resources. I'll do that when we finish this ride.
That's okay. Still need to set up that seat.
Good. If you send out a meetup, I'll join as soon as I can. I think my ride is over an hour tomorrow. Quick look. Yeah, I've got a VO2 max aerobic. Look up tomorrow, 1 hour and 7. That should be fun.
Okay. That'll be fun, yeah.
Thanks, Jason.
What's up? Morning.
Good morning.
So Jason in Discord?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh. Morning, Jason.
What's going on? Volley, what are you doing awake? What's Volley doing awake at 3 o'clock, Katie?
The same thing that Jerry's doing awake at 2 o'clock.
What's up, Nick? I was trying to figure out what Jerry was doing on the live stream. Andy's like smiling and then Jerry's like grimacing.
Yeah, Jerry's trying to tag along on the ODZentury.
Oh,
Nice.
no.
Oh man,
I'm
I wish I could go to
Well,
sleep
I
at
had a meetup with my
7:45.
daughter sometime this morning.
Nice.
I fell asleep on the sofa at about 6:30 yesterday afternoon.
Oh,
Oh my
nice.
god.
Woke up at 10 o'clock
my
and then
God.
went to bed and couldn't get to sleep then.
Yeah, totally. Nice job. Yeah.
Oh,
What's up, Nick? I saw Nick was trying to get the
that's
ODZ
hard,
kit.
Katie.
Nick has it. Nick Simpson has the
Oh,
ODZ
good.
kit. Yeah.
Got it. I thought I saw something up there.
Yeah, last
Oh,
week.
on your
you-
bike.
Sorry, go
3
ahead.
group rides, 3 workouts. Oh, no, I thought he said, so I need 2 ODZ group rides and 3 workouts on your bike. Yeah, I thought. Huh,
Oh,
okay.
yes, on your bike, Nick, yes. Sorry, Nick Simpson
Yeah,
has the jersey, so we're trying to get on your bike, Nick, to work on it now.
There you go. Cool. It's exciting. It's been worn. Nice, Nick. That's your F, Nick. Cool.
Yeah.
How was your...
I don't hear anybody in Discord.
You can't hear us or can't see us?
I guess.
Oh, you're... Yeah,
I
we
had
see you.
Jason muted. I had
Um,
Jason muted. Sorry,
Oh,
Jason.
from the... Probably from the women's race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see they haven't sorted the
workout-
results on that out yet?
Yeah, I saw.
I mean, there's got to be a lot of computation to go on there.
Yeah.
Understandable.
No fun.
Yeah.
It comes from a time when there was a whole group of people and we would all calculate points. But Zwift made it so hard to do.
Yeah.
And so we try to make it simpler and simpler. So for volley, what's your workout? Oh, okay, so this is our standard endurance lab workout. Jerry did it the last couple weeks too. Even Andy will do a VO2 max workout to start with. So I'm doing 30-15s, so 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And then I'm gonna jump in with a new ride that just started this weekend. It's essentially what Andy's doing now, which is 2.5, 2.8. A little bit later in the morning. That's all. Yeah,
A bit later for other people. Still early
Yeah.
for you.
it is. 4:22. 4:22 will be the start. It's 3:45 right now, so
Okay.
I need to fix my green screen.
Yes, I
It's a
see
little
some
bit-
flashes of light there. There we go.
There we go.
Looks good,
Oh.
yeah. No.
There we go.
So,
Jerry and
Jason,
his green towel. You were saying?
So, I saw I had a 2-hour endurance workout for today,
I saw.
and
I just pulled it up.
then I saw there's a race, endurance race, and I kept my wattage within the endurance range, so I didn't chase the front. I just stayed with the back, and
good.
it was actually fun.
That's cool.
So it was a bit longer, but
Have you been eating today? Fueling?
yes.
Yeah,
So
he's
I
even
had a
had delivery.
Clif Bar, and oh yes, Tina brought me coffee, but that doesn't count because it doesn't have sugar or milk in. No, I was feeling.
Yeah.
It was a bit long for not feeling.
to have been able to digest some of the inside stuff over the week that we've been talking about.
I need to listen to that a few more times. Just getting all the terms in order.
Yeah.
So I try to explain what VO2 and VLA is to moles.
Nice. Yeah, it's interesting. It definitely explains a lot of the things that we've been suspecting or looking at, and kind of gives them a name for, okay, that's what we've been looking at or trying to figure out, you know?
That's right. Yep. And what systems is producing what?
Yeah. Who else is on today? Who is on? Hey man, that's like the easiest onboarding that you've had for TeamODZ Live with Katie. She did everything.
Oh my goodness. She's awesome.
Yeah. Nice tempo ride today.
Because the hardest part on a Mac is the sound.
Right.
And
Maybe
Katie just figured that out so quickly.
Yeah. Was that the same app that you used before?
I don't know. I can't remember what was the app that I used.
We should definitely note it for those that are having
definitely.
issues. Yeah.
Yes. I'll refer everybody to Katie. Like if you have a Mac, Katie is the best person for the job.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don is now claiming to have been a paid male dancer in college. I don't know where to believe him. It's a quite interesting life.
Yeah.
So I went up to my local bike shop yesterday, Jason. But
Oh no! I know where this is going.
No, you don't.
Okay.
They had an indoor riding demo, so we had Zwift set up on a few computers.
Nice.
I was demonstrating riding on rollers. And
Look at you.
We got one guy try rollers for the first time.
Oh wow!
He was a complete natural. He took to them like a duck to water.
That's impressive.
I mean, yeah, he did ride off him a couple of times, but he got straight back on, and then he was away.
You brought yours in, or was it one from the shop?
No, so the guy that my friend from the bike shop, he actually built his own rollers complete, not just the frame, but also machined the drums as well.
Wow!
Oh my goodness! Sounds like
he
my
rode
first
those.
set.
And he had another set there as well. So. Yeah. Morning,
cool.
Mum. Morning, Mum.
Hey.
Good morning, Mrs. Lawton.
I know the feeling, Katie. Tech support life. For some of us, it's not just a job; it's a hobby and a lifetime as well.
There's a bit of rewarding feeling with that as well.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I modified my rollers a little bit last week, Jason.
Yeah, what you do?
So the way that I designed them, the front section slides into the rear section for adjustment.
Yeah.
And I've never adjusted them. So there was just one single bolt that held the front section in place. And so there was that movement on them. So when I got a little bit of vibration on them, it'd start to rattle. And that would give RTX voice a much harder time trying to pick my voice out of the noise. So
it
would end up muting me. So I modified them so there's two fixing points, and now they're completely solid and there's no rattle at all.
Wow.
So
Impressive.
a lot quieter.
Yeah, Matcha from Twitch was on another stream with forgot the name of the newer streamer we were talking to, and he was talking about passing through like RNN filter and noise suppression, and I'm like, why aren't you guys using RTX? I'm like, do you have an NVIDIA? Do you have an NVIDIA card? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, here's a link. Yeah.
Best thing ever.
I spent too much time. We spent too much time passing our horrible sounding audio through so many filters to just make it sound that much more horrible on the other side. Quality that would make Katie cringe at her well-trained ears.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, but I thought if I help Katie with her setup, I may twist her arm to help me with my sound to just get an equalizer maybe on my voice, so. But now that she's done everything herself.
Yeah, didn't really.
I don't have any leverage left.
I did get a comment last night while she was signing up for ODZ and like Cracking Club. She's like, "Yeah, P.S. Your website could use some love." It's like from the it's from like the 2000s. It's like from the 2000s, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm currently in 9th position for the race.
Nice.
That's not bad, I'll take it. Only 14 people rode with us, so. And I'm 12 minutes behind the first guy in the B group. Wow.
Well, for the length of time that you've ridden, that's 12 minutes, nothing.
Yeah, but the guy in front the front four guys did 3.5 watts per kilogram average over 3 hours.
Wow.
Wow.
That's called an A.
Yes, I would
Sam.
say as well, but wow. Yeah, you can't. It's just wow. Yeah. That's all I can say is wow. Okay, I'm gonna drop off and I'll probably chat a bit later when I do
All
my
right.
meetup with my daughter.
All right.
All right, Jared.
Once she finally wakes up.
All right. Good to ride with you, Jerry.
Okay, thanks, Andy.
Keep
Yes,
raising that VLA max, Jared.
Yes, we'll raise that. Well, I did a FTP. I was at my FTP for the last 2 minutes of this ride, so
Hey.
I was pretty impressed with that I still had something left in the tank.
You're supposed to fall off your bike after the race. See you, Jay.
No,
Yeah.
no. My coach won't be happy with me. I'm supposed to do endurance. Okay, guys. Thanks.
All right. There, Jerry.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Bussy and I were talking about routes that we're going to ride for the EV for the next 2 weeks, being Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Christmas Day and New
Nice.
Year's Day, I should say. Bologna came up, because being an event-only route, both of us had only ever ridden it once. So,
Oh, wow.
On Tuesday, I had a quick look, see if there were any scheduled rides that were on Bologna. And what would you know? There was a TT, an ITT, Tuesday at lunchtime. I thought, yeah, I'll enter, I'll take it easy. I didn't. I was naughty. I think I finished 34th out of 128, but it was all categories together. But that ultimately resulted in me not doing particularly well on my Wednesday morning workout. I finished the first two segments, and then I didn't have anything left for the rest of it, really. So
That'll happen. All good.
yeah. Well, that's the first time that I've had the ITT start to a race on Zwift. That was interesting.
That was.
But,
You go like every couple minutes or whatever.
it's,
Seconds.
yeah, so you're on the conveyor belts at the start, and you get launched out at 20 miles an hour.
Oh wow. I wish that was like that in real life.
Yeah. So our plans for the EV is ride 2 laps of Bologna, and the
Nice.
final race will be downhill from the at the finish. Get back to the start.
Oh,
and-
that'll be fun.
yeah, all
that'll be
downhill. Just trying to decide what to do for the New Year's Day.
But you can set that with a distance marker of how you're going to accomplish it end of the hill.
Yeah, so I streamed it to my own channel, so that we had a video of it, so we know how far it is to get to the finish. So we'll do it on distance.
Yeah, very good. That's going to be fun.
Yes, for sure.
Bring your aero bike, I'll say. And don't talk. I did that on a race recently. I thought 12%. There's no way that I can pedal faster than I can talk, but there is.
Oh yeah.
Well, gentlemen, perhaps we wouldn't be where we are today if we hadn't set
Oh, goodness.
ourselves just go, 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 go for it.
Hey there, Gemma. Still liking the screen? Appreciate it. You all set for Christmas? Seeing your photographs of your tree and everything. It's nice.
Oh. Ooh.
What world are you riding, Jason?
Watopia. I did 2 bridges, and now I'm
Okay.
just rolling around.
Yeah. After the ODZentury, I'm going to do 2 bridges and what's the other one that I've got to do yet? I've done 2 of the new routes, so I'll get those
Nice.
finished.
There's a website that they were talking about on Twitch yesterday called Speedrun. What is it? And then let me see. I don't know if it's a gaming site. Hold on, let me pull it up. See. Oh, it's like a third-party leaderboard. Huh.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this?
No, I haven't.
Moderated. Oh no, this is Matt's site. Interesting. Okay, this is Matt's site. Huh. Interesting. I have to ask him more about it.
See Tavali lurking on Discord now. Hi, Katie.
Yeah, I thought I'd jump in. Say hi.
How you doing?
Oh,
Are you on?
job stuff.
Hey, nice. You're on push to talk right now?
She is at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll be good. We'll have to test it with your bike on, but I think you'll have what it takes to get it all sorted out.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't even have my nice microphone plugged in right now. This is just all the MacBook stuff.
Oh yeah, there you go, on your bike, Nick. Yeah, give us a TDLR, Nick. What is this speedrunning thing? And what's Matt doing? Oh, I'm backwards on Discord. There we go. Is he trying to put routes together? I'm not quite sure. Oh man, my leg, I'm tired. So if there are 10 routes in a particular location, speedrun is the time to complete all the routes. So do we connect them all? Well, obviously he wouldn't if he's a third party. So we log in, log out, get back on the route. I don't know. How is it done by a third party website? All right, here we go. Oh, Katie, when you're more awake, I'd love to hear what your coach has lined up for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know myself. All I know is we're starting the plan officially on the 4th. And
You got some time, yeah.
And on the 4th, I get to do an FTP test, so that's going to be great fun.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
You need to-
Treasure!
You need to stream that so we can give you some support.
Oh yeah, I was
def-
already planning on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it during my lunch break or if I'm gonna do it after work because it's a Monday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of FTP test that they favor?
We're
20
doing
minutes,
the
I'd
ramp.
imagine?
Ramp.
Oh, the ramp.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, the Trek Segafredo apparently favors the ramp test. So it's not as hard on the body. And my coach trained with Trek Segafredo before. So.
Yeah. So speedrun is still in development. Not sure how we would integrate with Zwift, but the idea is to complete a bunch of routes all put together for a time on a leaderboard. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, so classically, speedrunners are people who complete a full game playthrough in record time. Okay, that makes sense. Now I get it.
Oh, we're heavy into desserts now and chocolate cake, thanks to Dom.
Oh man.
Chocolate cake sounds good to me.
We need to record this and make an ODZ cookbook. It's priceless. Be sure to set Don on the kitchen team for the team camp. I think he has some tricks.
Who's this?
Don Saraf, if he comes to the team camp, he should be put in front of the kitchen table.
He's coming.
He's only talking about food, maybe 50% of the time, because he's talking a lot.
Oh.
Well, I was pretty pleased with some of my polls on the team time trial last week, Jason.
Yeah,
There were some
That's
good
awesome.
ones in the climb up out of the desert. What's it called? Titans Grove there.
Yeah.
I was able to sit at 4-2 all the way up that.
Nice.
Yeah, that was awesome to watch.
Nice ski. Yeah, there was definitely some pulling in there that I wouldn't have been able to do even a month or so ago.
Yeah, it's that focus. I think both you and Jerry, hold on. 30 seconds.
Yeah. Go.
Get it done.
Almost there. Nice work.
I think you and Jerry are really similarly built. So you've got plenty of VO2 aerobic base, but your ability to create power quickly and pull carbohydrates to do a glycolytic burst of power between a minute or less, of course, is not something you guys do a lot of. So bringing that part of the system up with the efforts that we're doing is really useful. And we haven't even dropped in the plan we did for Jerry's last 4 weeks of ZRL. You're still in the VO2 stage, so solid work. Solid work. But that one's like 30 and 60-second sprints. It's really only need a handful of those workouts to get your strength, and then we revisit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we used to have health services in work that they were part of the gym. So that unfortunately got broken up. Well, they used to have the mask and everything to measure your metabolic rate, resting metabolic rate, and your VO2. So I got that done, and I compared what that measured against what my Garmin watch was estimating, and they were within 3 or 4 points. My VO2
I'm sure you're in the 70s.
Oh no,
You're in the 70s.
No, I've
No
59.
way.
That's all it's got up to.
60s, okay. Yeah. How old are you this year, Andy?
I'm 51.
Yes. I think that matches. I think we probably have had some breakthroughs. What has your Garmin been saying about VO2 in the last couple months?
Well, with not having any outdoor rides, it can't make a decision.
Right.
But
Right.
it's stuck around the 58, 59. Let me have a look.
I feel like if we go back and look at historical 3-minute efforts, compare heart rate and power, I think you would see an increase in power at a very similar heart rate, which would point to signs of increased VO2, because the 3-minute all-out effort is what your VO2 is gauged on typically.
My VO2 max in Garmin Connect right now is at 59, which I think that's the highest that I've seen it.
There is a physiological limit for a lot of us, but I mean, I think any increase in that, but that does tell us if that's staying steady, that the other thing to work out is that VLA max that we're talking about, which is essentially, low cadence tempo work or high-end sprinting to move that one way or the other. 10 minutes.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning. How you doing, Mitch? You on the stream?
No,
Not yet.
Okay.
not today. Not today. My hair is way out of.
You gotta give Mitch 20 minutes to wake up and look pretty.
Oh, there's Coco Cadence just going in the opposite direction. I'd seen messages from her. So a few weeks ago, Jason, we had Coco Cadence and her group catch up with us on the ODZentury. So,
That's awesome.
we were a huge blob for most of the ride.
Oh man.
When you got to your next effort.
I'm in it.
Oh,
3 in, 6 to go.
All
Almost
right.
done. Yeah, I just remembered your Wednesday workout is digger, isn't it? Or overdrive?
Overdrive.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'd finished them all up until this week. But
Yeah, third week is the hardest.
yeah,
2 minutes on, 2 minutes high, 2 minutes on.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The first two I completed. The third one, I think I started the higher effort. I was about 30 seconds in. I'm thinking I can't do this time round, so I switched off for that one. And then the fourth one, I did the first 2 minutes. I think I sat out for a minute on the second 2 minutes and then finished it out. And the fifth one, yeah, I just sat out for 30 seconds. And I think I did the same on the last one.
Nice. I think that was the workouts. When I was testing them, I was also testing 75, 80 grams an hour to keep fueled up for it.
Yeah.
To try to keep up.
Yeah. Well, I had a tube of blocks by the side of me. That was getting consumed.
Oh. I'm afraid to look and see how long it's been since I got up on a Sunday morning to ride.
Long time.
Long,
I had to dust off your training plan.
Yeah, that's going to get restarted after January 3rd. If I can limp to that 10K.
There is a notification that says, "Is this athlete still alive?"
Oh, come on.
He is running. Quite a bit, might I add. A good amount.
Last week was a week off. My knees are
Yeah?
really getting bothering me. I gotta figure it out. Couldn't be more be the dog sleeping on them at night.
Oh, yeah.
But I can vouch for Mitch. She's there every Wednesday, so.
He is.
Thank you, Upi.
I remember the very first time that a friend of mine called me an athlete, and that came from someone who was training up to do the Wisconsin Ironman. And,
Nice.
I mean, at that point, I just considered myself a hobby cyclist, not an athlete, and he called me an athlete, and that just floored me. And I hadn't even considered myself. No.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. How you doing?
Morning.
Not too bad. How's everybody else doing?
Good, yeah.
Did Timo get a haircut?
Oh, look at it! I probably gained a whole watt per kilogram.
Yeah. It is Arrow.
I know.
Are you in a basement? Garage? Where are you?
Garage now. Yeah, my garage. I got kicked out here.
Yeah. When you start riding at 4 o'clock in the morning, the spouses will push you out of the door. Yep, that's
Yeah,
right.
eventually it happened.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys made me turn on the video.
Yeah. I've already been told that I need to vacate the space that I'm in as well. So I need to.
Really?
Yeah.
Normally my trainer's set up in the living room, and so when the Christmas comes and the tree gets precedence over it, so
Yeah.
I get kicked out here. I either get kicked out here or there's no trainer in the house, and well, we can't do that.
We
That's
can't do
just
that.
silliness.
right, roll. Here we go.
I joined video, but I'm sitting in the dark, so you wouldn't see anything.
We call that bed sniping. Chatting
Yeah,
from the
I'm
chatting
hanging out
from
in
the
bed. I really am in bed still.
Oh man, we get them all the time.
Well, you know I'm working out later, so it's all good.
There you go.
All right, the world's most ineffective fence is turned on.
Yeah.
This is the millennial fence, Mitch. It's like the participation fence. Like, we don't want to hurt you too bad, but just let you know that you're not doing something right.
So Jason knows I've got, I don't know if they're millennials, but I've got a 22-year-old and an 18-year-old.
Oh yeah,
And they're mind-boggling. They're mind-boggling to talk to.
Yeah. I do remember a really fun story about you getting a call about a spider in was it the bathroom or the bedroom? And your daughter was like, "Oh my God, there's a spider!"
The middle one legit has arachnophobia.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's why. No, it can be scary, man. I've got an 8-year-old that's scared of like roly-polies. I don't know why.
Oh, I remember playing with those when I was a kid. They're the best.
Yeah.
So, before we left the UK, we had a kid that was a little bit older than Faith, a boy, lived next door to us, and Faith was always out in the yard and playing with worms and things like that. But she found this worm once, and this the neighbour's kid was in our backyard and playing together, and he started running away from Faith, screaming because Faith was holding a worm up. So she was chasing him around the backyard with this worm, and the neighbour's kid was
awesome.
Running away screaming.
Like, Mom, the Lawton girl is scaring me.
So my oldest has a legit anxiety disorder, but still funny story. She went on a ride at the zoo once, and it was like an IMAX kind of motion simulator, and you went down and found the giant squid, in the depths of the sea. For 2 weeks, she refused to take a shower.
Oh no!
The squid was coming out of the drain. You can laugh now.
Yeah.
So we went up Blackpool Tower. It's in the northwest of the UK. As a very young kid, I remember that. And you go up a really long elevator, kind of like the Eiffel Tower. You go up this really long elevator to get to the top section, and there's a half-inch gap between the elevator and the platform that you step out onto. My daughter would not step over that. Not my daughter, my sister. So my dad had to pick her up and carry her over, and she screamed. I guess she thought she was going to fall through it or something. There you go, Mum, if you're still watching, I remember that.
Oh, Yerky's here.
No way.
Yeah, he is. I just saw him. He just said, "What's up?"
Yeah.
It's awesome. Original ODZentury, man. So they got hit by a car. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
He was my riding buddy.
Yeah, it was Sundays.
We remember we did all days Zwift workouts together. Now, I'm not sure who thought the pretzel was a good idea for the first one of this, but
Well, I will say that I didn't nominate it. It was brought up, and I just agree. I just agree, like I always do.
Oh.
I said,
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
45 miles and 4,500 feet. Sounds like a perfect morning.
I hope you brought a banana.
Oh yeah. Or a fig bar or two, and.
What are you drinking, Mitch?
EFS Pro.
I've been no, I've been experimenting with this something called cyclic dextrin, which is on the scale of things would be like it'd be just as fast releasing, just as carbohydrate supplying as maltodextrin, but slower release, kind of towards that UCAN type stuff, so somewhere in the middle. Yeah, really easily accessible, and less just like gastric distress, because the long chain stuff like UCAN can get really gunked up just because it takes so long to release. Here we go. Dropping bombs, watt bombs coming out. Pull it back. Where are we at on pace, Mitch, right now? 2.4, you said?
I'm at 2.5 right now, but yeah, 2.4.
Yeah.
2.4-ish right
that's
now.
good.
2.6, 2.8 on the climb. Figure the first
Like
one
that.
maybe around 2.6, except for when it's so
Yeah.
steep you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll roll it back. We're all still pretty close.
I'm not gonna fight people. I did
Yeah.
that on Wednesday.
So is the other group ahead of us?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
minutes.
left 2 minutes before us.
Oh, 2 minutes. How long might this ride take? Huh.
The ride is only 90 minutes, right?
As long as you want it to be.
No, I think it's distance based, Mitch.
Is it? Or
I don't know. I have a 68 kilometer on the finish, or is it time?
I don't know. They
It's
were
what?
saying they were going to set it up for time, but as far as my screen looks like it's miles.
I mean, like,
yeah, mine does too.
So we're going for 3 hours, well over the limit.
So Mitch, what I'll do when I finish this the ODZentury, then I'll come and find you guys. I'll keep the stream up,
nice.
and we'll
Yeah.
we'll watch
I'll
you guys and view you.
Yeah, I can bring it over.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
just
you're
wanna
riding
stay
it,
on,
aren't you?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I-
If you want to stay on,
Well,
I can take it.
yeah, it's probably better if you take it.
Within half an hour, Andy, otherwise you can't get in.
What was that, Ufa?
If it's the ODC ride, you have to join it within half an hour, otherwise it's too late, you can't get in.
No, I wasn't planning on joining. I was just going to fan view. Ride with fan view.
Yeah, I doubt you can do. I tried it, so I did ride with, and then you get dropped where they are, but you don't see them.
Yeah. It's got that switched on, so you won't see the ride. Yeah. Just trying to think of ways that we could hand over, but yeah, I forgot you were on there, Jason. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I'm here to help.
I haven't tried it in a just view mode or something. It could be that you can see them there, but I would doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is set up for one lap.
It's set up for what, Jason?
One lap. Yeah, one lap. It's lap time. I wonder what it usually is. Huh. 138, 128, 300 riders on this Sunday. Normally, they were all together, and this half of the group is gone. So I think this group's super thankful for having this part of the group. For sure. So Themo, you've still been doing low cadence work during the week? How are you working on it?
Yeah. You know, it's been feeling really good. On Saturdays when we're racing, I don't do it too much.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'll tell you what, I've really seen a big improvement in it.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it is. It's really interesting. I was talking to who was I riding with? Ryan and Nate on last Sunday.
Yep.
And
yeah.
Two sections of Fat Max, and I did them both low cadence, and and it felt awesome. And the only time my heart rate really got out of control was when I was doing my typical yakking, you know.
Yeah. I did get a message about that. He's like, "How is Themo able to do 40, 80 minutes back to back? I don't understand." And I'm like, through the roof. And I'm like, you, Kettleston, and Stoker are pulled from the same string.
Yeah. That's what they said. He goes, I hate you.
Yeah. Like you need people like Themo and Ty and a bunch of other guys to pull you to the end, otherwise you aren't gonna be there.
Yeah, you're gonna burn up before you get to the end.
Exactly.
I gotta add one thing though. If your heart rate's going up from talking, you need more training. Well, you gotta see.
Themo talks a lot. VO2. They were doing VO2 work, and I'm just blabbing on and on and on. And it was a late night meetup that they were like, "Oh, hey, do you want to join tomorrow?" I says, "What time?" They were like 6. I says, "Yeah, I'm gonna get up and do Fat Max anyway, so I might as well." And then that happened.
No, seriousness, I'll be here for 90 minutes, I'll pass to you.
Yeah, if we're like, it is what it is. I'll stay for the whole thing. It's cold, windy, and rainy outside, so, which is a total bummer because it's like 50 degrees out there too.
Oh, nice.
But, and after after always riding in like 30 degrees now, man, it would have felt like a heat wave.
Paddy the pedal.
I did. I was laughing with the guys yesterday. I was riding home and got done with the ride, and my and everything transferred over to Endurance Lab, you know. And on it said I had like a bronze medal. I was like, for what? I'm on my commute, you know. It's not that hard.
Oh, I know what it is.
And it pops up saying like warmest day or third warmest day in 6 weeks or something at like 40 degrees. And the funniest thing was, it was from my bike sitting inside the shop. I hopped on it in the shop and rode out.
That's funny.
When you go to the Garmin and you look at it, the metric for the temperature just drops right back to 30.
Hey there, Jorge. Thanks for liking the stream.
One of my windows, Andy, for OBS is the restream.io.
Yeah.
And I'm able to view like the current stream that's streaming, so I don't have to pull up Twitch when you're on.
Oh, nice.
So it has like the little preview screen.
Yeah.
Then it's got like, because I'm not streaming right now, but it's all set up. But I can see you, and I'm ready to go whenever's. It's kind of nice.
Nice.
That way, when you just want to view, you could just view through OBS. It's kind of nice.
Huh. I need to look at that.
And you could chat and all that. What was that junction? All right, 15 minutes in, Timo. You ready? Let's drop down. Low cadence now.
Oh, I already did.
There you go. I usually do about 5 or 10 minutes and then drop it down.
Yeah, I kind of like that 10-minute warm-up. It's whatever the intensity is of it, but it's kind of my sweet spot.
Yeah. All right. How low have you been able to go?
I've been trying to target right around 60, but
Okay.
I did earlier this week. I got down to 55,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm trying to do. I'd like to be working at 55 to 60, but 60 and 65 has kind of been where it's at, though.
That's good. I mean, considering your normal cadence is like 90 plus, so.
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought. That's a good starting spot. And I have been getting it to drop down, so.
Yeah. You'll feel it too. You'll feel like that weird itch inside deep in the muscle, like through the week. You'll be like, okay, something.
Oh.
You feel something, yeah.
So totally. After I rode that deal on Sunday, I was telling my wife, I woke up the next morning, I could just feel it all through my core. And she's like, what? I said, I don't know. But man, and I know that's what it had to be, It's just a 2 hours, a low cadence, but yeah, it feels good though. But you can definitely feel it in the legs, just sore.
Yeah.
But I'm digging it.
So the idea, Mitch, here is to tap into fast twitch muscle fibers by overstimulating with low cadence. Same way we would normally kind of push for like muscular endurance. What happened? You lose something? I saw something go.
For a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was weird. I had to drop out a long time.
Oh yeah, there you are. Okay. We'll roll back.
Hey, Patrick. Selecting the screen.
Hey, yeah, that's the new writer, Andy. You talked to him yet?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But Jerry isn't going to be riding the TTT the next couple of weeks, so we'll get Patrick in for one of them for sure.
Yeah, Jerry's been getting really bad sleep over the last like 8 weeks.
Oh, bummer.
Because it's so late, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one? Is that the one that's late? Or is that Tuesday? That's Tuesday,
That's
I think.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday's later. That one. He doesn't go to sleep till like midnight.
Oh, wow.
Because he's so like ramped up. Well, no. Andy was talking about going to sleep at 6:30, and Katie went to sleep at 7:30. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, it helps that my work schedule starts me at 6 a.m. and goes till 3 p.m.
So there you go.
The morning workouts actually work so much better for me.
Yeah, for a lot of us. You're not alone on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
So my office now, like everybody else, is in the house. So my day starts whenever I can get up, get my coffee, and I can do the email from the bathroom while I brush my teeth.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I work from home myself, so it's made it really easy for training too.
I keep a sweater with a collar and the pain tape to throw on for conference calls.
Nice.
I do wear pants. Usually.
I do remember those 90 days working in the. I did do a midday workout. I think Katie was on that day, the other day, 2 hours in the middle of the day. I'm like, oh, I feel like Mitch today. It's 11 o'clock. I could do a workout.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So Jason, talk to us about computer progressive lenses.
Oh yes. You all need to stop wearing just Costco reading glasses. That's like ODZ faux pas. All of you. I sent contacts to Chris Haskell recently because that guy is wearing glasses off his nose at every interview that he has on eSports.
Yeah, I'm wearing multifocal contact lenses.
See? Which brand do you wear, Andy? You remember?
I can't remember. Yeah,
there's only about 4.
Yeah. So I was using the daily disposables up until this year. because I was having a lot of problems with my eyes drying out and reacting to certain lens types. So I think the ones that I'm wearing now are Bosch and Lomb.
Ah, that's the new Ultra Multifocal.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, Mitch needs a pair. You have either of your daughters wear contacts, Mitch?
No, my wife used to, but she had LASIK years ago.
That's right. I think the issue she had was we didn't have anyone to train you how to put contacts in, I think, if I remember.
Yeah. So my middle one wears reading glasses now for computer work.
Oh, every kid I prescribe reading glasses at this point because of they went from like, oh, I'm on the computer like 3 to 4 hours a day to like 9 to 10. It's like horrible right now. Horrible for our kids.
I guess I'm one of those lucky ones that really doesn't need glasses. I mean, I technically have astigmatism, but I found that glasses actually seem to give me massive headaches that make it impossible to do anything. So I just stopped wearing them.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't wear them. So I was just going to keep to myself on that. Though, I'm sure in the future it's going to happen, but...
How old are you, Thee?
40.
Oh yeah, you're almost there, dude.
No. Everybody tells me that, but come on, Mitch, don't get on that.
Sounds like the early starting of denial there.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Maurer, as we get older, things change.
I know.
They don't work like.
There's a whole industry out there just waiting for you.
Yeah, no, I paint cars for a living, and so I'm always staring at colors and reflections, and I guarantee that's not good for them. And being in there with spraying all the chemicals and all that, I mean, it's only a matter of time.
Have I ever sent you a picture of my bike, Jason?
I don't think so.
Oh, really? Oh man, I have to send you one. Yeah, I have a custom painted bike to ODZ colors.
Rad.
Like the actual Pantone color of our first kit.
Really?
Yeah, it matches like exactly. It's pretty rad.
Is that your current bike then?
Yeah.
Like your outside bike?
Nice. Outside bike, yeah. Outside bike.
Rad. I'll send you pictures of mine. I stripped mine down and resprayed it.
Nice.
And I'll send you that too. Oh yeah, I love paint. It's there's so many cool options to do, especially now with all the crazy, color shifting stuff and translucent stuff. Oh yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, I have 2 color shifting bikes. My road bike, Trecamonda, is in purple flip, which switches between purple and the deep blue. And then I got a Project One Trek Fuel EX mountain bike, which is in reflective, which they stopped offering a week after I ordered it. And so it does basically every color of rainbow.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I love my bikes. So my road bike is named Mystique because like the purple and blue makes me think mysterious. and then my mountain bike is chameleon because of all the colors.
Yeah. So I ride a Trek. I ride a ALR, and I actually based my color, the main color, on purple flip, but put my own twists to it. So in the sun, it looks like it's sprayed over top of brushed aluminum, and still does that flip-flop from blue to purple, but over super shiny base. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. And then all the badging, I put a gold to silver harlequin. So at one angle it's gold, and then at another angle it's all silver. That's
Wow,
pretty
that
cool.
looks cool. I want to
Yeah,
see a
works
picture of that.
Yeah, it's pretty bitchin'. And then I did a bunch of airbrushing on top of this top tube, and so yeah, it turned out pretty rad.
Those damn elves.
How are you in the middle of a ride doing 2.6? Oh yeah, I need to get finished clean trip.
That's why our video's not on.
Yeah.
So, Thea, I'm sorry to disappoint. Not an ounce of paint on my bike.
Yeah. Oh well. Tell us
That's
about your
okay.
bike, though, Mitch.
That's okay, Mitch. I noticed that a long time ago when we were racing. I noticed, I said, man, you gotta paint that. But that's okay. It's your trainer bike, so that'll be all right.
Oh, his outside bike doesn't have paint either.
What? Is it at least a tie bike? Oh, man. That's okay.
I almost got it painted because actually the paint job's really cool. But then I read that paint and titanium don't really go that well. And they scratch
Yeah,
really.
it can
So
scratch,
I said, forget the paint, no need.
yeah.
And then I did the decals. They did a bead blasted the logos on it.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, titanium's interesting. And you can paint it. You do have to be careful with it. And you can paint it and make the paint last for a long time on it. But the prep job underneath is critical.
I was listening to a podcast recently, and they were talking about using magnesium for a bike material,
I saw
and
an
how there
article.
is some
Really?
some electromagnetic way to cure the metal, and it's pretty
Really?
interesting.
So,
Yeah.
so I have a client, or actually a prospect, that does magnesium casting,
Nice.
and they shut down the whole F-150 line because their factory burned down.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's a really
is that burned
really
down, or was it a
powerful metal.
COVID fire?
It was an explosion about a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's insanely
the,
flammable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the scrap. Some of the scrap caught on fire. Then a
Wow.
whole line just burned.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, the new F-150s I don't think do, but the old ones, the core supports on them are completely magnesium. And so they were getting a lot of fire departments complaining about it because these things would catch on fire and they couldn't put the fire out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rough day.
Or, yeah, trying to fight that. I was, oh man.
That was like when my grill caught on fire when I was a lot younger, and it was wired to natural gas to the house. And
Oh, man.
Man.
After a minute of
Oh.
putting water on it, I realized, oh wait, that fire is the natural gas from the house. I'm not putting that fire out.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't come up here in forever.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
I remember when this
Of
first
course.
opened. It's like the
Yeah.
middle of the night, and we're like, oh my god, we're...
All right, there we go. Over 100 riders.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, it's awesome.
Nice. Oh, Roger Messenger's in here.
Yeah.
Endurance Lab Rider. I think he's coming back January week 1, so December 28th
Oh,
he'll be
nice.
back. Yeah.
I was talking to George Alexander yesterday, and it sounds like he's going to get on.
Oh, good.
He
Good.
was talking about it with me and Nate yesterday after the race. So
Yeah, tell him to send me a message.
yeah, I told him, I says, dude, just do it. I says, you made so many good changes this year. They'd just take you to another level.
There you go. Yeah. Yay, Megan
That's
put a
it.
shirt on.
I
This is
told him,
Megan.
Time to go grab it.
Morning, Megan.
Go ahead, Jason.
oh, I told him that Endurance Lab needed more gravel riders in there anyways.
More?
Yeah. John says, when John found out that I wasn't going to make it to camp,
I
was talking
know.
to him. He's like,
So
it's
bummed.
such a bummer. And I
Yeah.
said, well, do you? I says, I know, I'm right there with you. And we chatted about it. And so then a couple days later, he messaged me again. And he's like, are you sure there's no way we can make it work? And
Yeah.
I says, yeah, I know. And I said, if we can figure out how to have more gravel rides, that's really the issue. He says,
What?
he says,
Oh, at
no.
camp?
Yeah. He goes, no, this is road bikes, Mauer. Get it out of your head.
How funny. I feel like between all of you guys, we could probably set up like a 3 or 4 day camp just in your area between all
Oh,
of you.
yeah. Yeah,
Like with
chances
some, yeah.
So where would that be? Because that'd be interesting.
are.
Yeah.
We're in,
It's
yeah.
Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, there's a ton of it. Yeah, no, just like all the new COVID stuff and just
Oh.
everything. And I have the money, so that wasn't even an issue about making it down this year. But my work is super particular about everything, and so I don't.
I'm
kinda-
sure we know somebody who works at a skilled nursing facility that could probably get your name on a list that could make it happen.
Yeah.
Initials are TD. You can make that happen.
Yeah, I know it. But
Yeah, I'm
talking to my
hoping
wife, and she's like, Shanna says, just do it next year. Just let this year go by. She's like, I know you're bummed, but
You're like,
That's really
okay, I'll let
better.
2020 go by and we'll do it in 2021. Okay.
yeah, you know how I am. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. So tell them yes then.
So I already missed camp this year.
Yeah.
Oh man. At this rate, we're gonna need more than one house coming up in the next coming years.
Yeah, especially with all the people that are joining in Spokane. We can get more people
Yeah.
go down from there.
Yeah.
Or you just have a camp up here in Spokane. That makes it even easier on us.
Yeah,
That
very true.
That's just boring. That you guys
And
all
it'd be-
ride the same routes.
I wouldn't
And
mind.
it'd
I'm still
it'd be-
exploring because I just started on the bike in June, so I'm exploring.
Yeah, that's true.
And February would be so cold to ride around in.
Oh yeah. Yes. I think there was a high of 40 something there this week, right?
Yeah.
What we would do
All
is
right.
just do it like a fat bike. We'd just all be up fat bikes.
Yeah. Who picked this course or who agreed to this? Oh, wait a minute. I remember now.
Okay, so we could have that, or we could go to a place where the daily high temperature is from 68 to 73, rarely dropping below 59 or exceeding 83 degrees. How does that sound?
Sounds yummy.
I mean, yeah, I would like that. But travel costs are very, very hard as a single person.
You know, we often have buses that run from Idaho to Arizona that you could easily hop on.
There you go, Mum.
Totally.
Mum, I passed your message on there, Mum. There's your reply.
Hey, man. There you go. That's Andy's mom.
Yeah, you know, the shop, we get an awesome rate on rentals. I was like, man, it'd be awesome for a group of us just to rent and then drive down.
Yeah.
Share the load on the way down. You could do it in a couple days, you know, for no money. And I get such a good rate through Enterprise.
Yeah.
But it'd be just a matter of figuring it out.
We do, and we always need cars down there to move people around because it really helps with not having to ride out to the beginning of rides and ride through the city. So that'll help for the future.
Well, if and when I manage to make it to camp, I'll be driving out there.
Yeah,
So,
see?
I'll have my truck.
I think, who's the furthest so far? I think John is driven from Ohio.
Yeah, John Moore.
Yeah.
From Columbus.
Columbus, there you go. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I could get my friend from Florida. He's been looking at ODZ. I'm like, well.
There you go. There you go. We're going to. Oh, we are doing Radio Tower this time, right? That's where we're going.
I think so.
Yep.
Can't wait.
I think we skip it next time around, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Megan, what's behind the cycling guy over your left shoulder? Is that a window?
Yep, it's a window well in my basement.
Ah.
I don't see any. Oh, let's see. I got them all turned off.
Mitch is driving by himself. Yeah, everyone's in air.
There we go.
Oh, shh.
Yeah, that guy came with me from Minnesota.
Have a great Sunday. See ya.
Oh, thanks.
See ya.
See ya.
Eva.
Later, Nick. Thanks for joining in, man. On Twitch there. Appreciate your time. Yeah, add a file. Oh, I'm wait for it.
See you, Ian.
Oh, wow. Ian.
Thanks, Megan.
Huh. Here we go.
So Jason, with our workout starting here in a week,
oh yeah,
how do I need to worry about, or does this still work for doing my Sat Max tempo on Sundays?
Absolutely.
Or should I? Okay.
So you'll do it low cadence but no heart rate for the Sunday ride. Even actually, if anytime you do low cadence, your heart rate's going to be off because it takes less aerobic contribution to your effort when you're using more muscular output. So yeah, so you'll drop the we'll drop the heart rate target to just doing the wattage for now.
Okay.
And
So that was going to be another question I had, because I found, well, I've been finding that doing low cadence against and using my heart rate as a target, you know, I'm able to get closer to pushing 300 for that time instead of 275.
Yeah, so I would say stick to the 275, drop the cadence, and just use that, because we don't want to get too far out of tempo.
Into that other, right.
Yeah, so, yep.
All right. Thanks, Mum. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the address there. I've got that. We will catch you a little later. We're almost done on the ODZentury here. Well, a couple of miles to go, and then I'll hand over to you, Jason, and I'll drop in the Discord video.
That'll be fun.
I saw Ty in here. But,
yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where he went.
He's probably at the top of the radio tower already. He probably just passes going down.
There's the other group coming down. Huh. Oh, that's right.
Yesterday, about, I don't know, 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes, 15 minutes into the race, we're just cruising to coffee, grabbed my water bottle, flung it right out of my frickin' hand, dropped it on the ground. I was like, oh, that's fine. We're just doing coffee, right? So I get off real quick, couldn't get my foot to frickin' clip into my bike, finally get back up. I'm like, oh, I'm only a minute off. That's fine. I'll catch back up. No. I pushed 3-0 the entire way to the end of it.
Wow.
At that point. And I ended up coming in, I think I crossed at like 18th. But
wow.
It absolutely hurt. But it was good though. Just trying to like get back up on the group. But they were so tight. They were just flying with this draft. I'm out there in no man's land.
How we doing on pace? We're doing good. Wait, 4-1. Oh yeah, wait.
Okay.
You run out of gears, Mitch?
Yep. We don't have climbs in Michigan.
Thank you everyone for dropping in the stream today and for watching. Much appreciated. I'll be pulling the stream down. Jason will be taking it over in a couple of minutes to see what they're up to. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank you. Talk to you again soon.
Supposed to say beacon.
Oh, where's the raccoon at? Cool.